This one, I just got to talk this through. We already started off by saying, for years, Drake and J. Cole have been dissing rappers, saying they the best, I'm the best,
So
everybody's the best.
They know them doing this.
Yes, okay. And for years, Drake has been dissing Kendrick. And Kendrick has been going back and dissing Drake. Subliminals, not saying each other's names, but saying things the way everybody says, we know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Now, enter Kanye West. We know he has been beefing with Drake. And we know that, what's his name, the gangster guy, tried to get them together to do a concert. No. To get them together to do a concert to free the guy that's in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
The gangster, what's his name? I should know all this. My mind is blank.
Okay.
Well, people were saying when they came and did the concert together, we were assuming that Kanye and Drake were on good terms again.
Okay.
Kanye said, absolutely not. I still don't like him. I can't stand him. Okay? He said, I just came together to do that. Prince, the Prince guy, put them together. I just came to do this as a favor to Jay Prince. I still don't like Drake. I never liked him. Okay? And we all know that Drake has been always bragging about sleeping with Kim and everybody. So it's some internal stuff going on there. So we know that the Kendrick Lamar and Drake and J. Cole and all of them have been beefing, never mentioning each other's names until recently. Where even then, I think J. Cole and Drake did a song called Straight Shooter. And they pretty much said that they blasting everybody that's in the game. None of y'all can stack up to them. And that's when I told you when J. Cole, it's like him going to the projects yelling at everybody. Come out and fight me. Then when somebody come out and punch him in the nose. I
didn't mean it. I'm
okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
So then Drake, they were saying, J. Cole said, I'll give Kendrick, he in the top 3. It's me first, Drake and Kendrick last.
Oh, gee. Put him in the 3.
Right. So then that's when Kendrick came out with the song everybody's talking about with Future, like that. He said, F the big 3, N-word, it's just big me.
Ooh.
Like, I'm not with y'all. It's me by myself. And then he talked about Drake, talked about him and, corny, called him a bum and all kind of stuff.
Oh, wow.
Well, Drake came out. I said that. Drake came out with his diss rap and called out Kendrick. Said, here I am. Well, no, I'm sorry. J. Cole bowed out first. Remember, he said, I've been up all night.
I'm sorry, Don.
God has been speaking to me. I don't want none of this.
Hallelujah.
So he stepped out. Okay. Now Drake is by himself. Okay. Fighting by himself. Everybody talking about Drake against the world. All these guys is coming at him. The Weeknd coming at him, singing.
Weeknd said something.
The Weeknd came and sung a song at him. Everybody's after him.
Why they hating on Drake?
Well, he deserves it.
Oh, wow.
So, everybody's after him. Okay.
Including
A$AP Rocky, because Drake has dogged out Rihanna because she don't want him. And A$AP, that's his baby mama. So he had to come out and talk about him. Everybody, Future, everybody. Metro Boom, Rick Ross. I talked about the Rick Ross.
His nose, saying he got his
nose shaved off and all this.
Shame.
And got a BBL. He said he got a BBL. Everybody's coming after him.
Drake just need to go back to Canada.
No.
Right?
So
he's from Canada.
So then Drake comes back and does a AI.
Oh yeah, you told me that. Yes,
Tupac and Snoop.
I wasn't happy about it.
Now,
but
people go back and forth with this.
Oh.
Some people said they was upset because of the fact that it's AI. You're bringing AI into this. And number 2, you're using Tupac, who's dead.
His voice.
And you're using Snoop.
Snoop's voice.
Now, they had all crowned Kendrick Lamar as the next one after Tupac to bring up the West. He's gonna West Side. He represents Compton. He represents us. Go out there and get him, Kendrick. They had him on stage at the House of Blues, Snoop and all of them. And they was, we got you, little man, because he little. We love you. Big, all of them. Game, all of them. Snoop, Dre, Dr. Dre, all of them. We love you. Got this. We passing the baton to you. Because you're the only one out there that's really doing it for hip hop. And you're going to represent West Coast.
Oh,
so Drake comes out with an AI song with a fake Tupac saying, Kendrick, we need you. Where you at? You got handed the baton and you letting this little light-skinned Canadian dude run circles around you. He done did 3 songs now and you ain't came out yet.
And Snoop.
Where you at? So then
this is Drake using their
AI.
voices.
No, he's saying it, but it sounds like Tupac.
They're saying, hey, Kendrick,
right?
Come on, man.
Because remember, we talked about AI. Now you can put your own words
and I'm
in.
Scared on that.
And it can sound like anybody's voice.
I'm nervous about that.
So then he did the same thing to Snoop.
Now, Tupac is not alive.
Right.
But
so then
Snoop
he did
now.
the same thing to Snoop. Where are you, Kendrick? We need you. You making us look bad. So then everybody calls Snoop. His phone was blowing up. He comes on the internet and says, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. Let me go to sleep. But everybody's laughing because we know Snoop knows about what's going on. Mm-hmm. First of all, they wouldn't be able to use his image unless he said it.
That's why
he would have sued everybody.
Did he give his permission
to
use his image?
But he didn't diss Kendrick.
He was saying, come on, man, we passed the baton.
So that's why I feel like that's why he okayed it. Because it wasn't anything that was, you ain't nothing, you piece of crap, nothing like that.
But you know that
was, come on, Kendrick, let's do this.
Just like the Chris Brown thing being very creative. Drake was creative to do that. Who uses AI?
Well, hold on, let me tell you
to use.
But this
people who are building up the person you already did.
But this gets scandalous, though.
What's going on?
Well, let me finish this. Let me finish this before I bring in the scandal.
Oh, wow.
And you know, crazy Kanye gonna bring in the scandal. I love how Kanye is. He say that's the thing you gotta like about people. Like we was talking about Ryan Garcia. Mm-hmm. When you crazy, you say anything. And that's what Chris Brown did. And you say anything.
Yeah, and we already know that about him. So we shouldn't be surprised.
So Kanye comes out on the beat, the same beat that Kendrick used to diss Drake and Future. Mm-hmm. And he disses Drake. He says...
He felt like he needed to put his 2 cents
He says you're bought by... let me see if it... Hold on.
Is it that video you were seeing?
Because the thing I like about...
What's the video with Kanye? Is that something else?
What are you talking about?
It was some pic that had Kanye in it.
Yeah, that's it. The thing I like about it is... not that one. Ye talks about his fallout with Drake. That's different. Yeah, he don't like him. So, I mean, I think everybody know that. Hold on. See, it's the same stuff we've been talking about. All these things on let's see. Where's the
You trying to find the song that the rap that he said? Kanye's
yeah, here it is.
Words.
Oh, it's really up. Oh, it's really up now. Oh my God. Yeah. If you like me. Can't stop, won't stop. I just in the Sean John tank top. When Ye come on some oh, it's treat a bad like she average. Whoa. I treat a bad like a fat like a
on behalf of all fat women, I like to say that line was very disrespectful.
What he said, I treat a bad like a fat.
No, he's saying, you know how they say you treat, when we was talking about there's levels to this, if somebody is a BMW, she get treated different than somebody that's a Volkswagen.
Mm-hmm. Or a station wagon.
Or a station wagon. Right. So he's saying, I treat them all the same. I treat a BMW the same way I would treat a Volkswagen.
Okay.
Just because she a BMW, she ain't getting no more special treatment than the Volkswagen.
Okay.
That's what he's saying.
Okay.
And he's right, because they don't treat women different when they're either unattractive or fat.
Okay.
But anyway, let's go ahead. Okay. So he goes on to say, Drake, you bought. It's funny how they cut that part off. You're bought by you got a daddy, a sugar daddy. His name is Lucian. It's a white guy who bought all of Drake's what is it they call it?
The tracks,
No, when they buy your whole thing.
I can't think
You know
of
what I'm
it
talking about, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He bought his stuff for $600 million.
Whoa. He sold it?
He sold it. So he's saying you don't even own your own music no more. He was saying you've been bought out. A white guy bought you out. They own you.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much pimping you out. He said, yeah, I had $1 billion, whatever. I lost it, but I lost it on my own terms. And now I'm back on money. I'm back up again. My money's back up again. So he's saying I gained my money back up. Even though they took it from me, my money's back up again. I'm still making money off of me, not me by somebody pimping me out anymore. So he pretty much called him a pimp, played out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the part that I think is very interesting about this. And I didn't get it until I saw somebody explain it. Do you know the Lucian guy, the one that bought Drake's thing? He's named in the lawsuit with Diddy. With that whole FBI lawsuit. He's named in that lawsuit with Diddy.
What is his position?
He's high, like the people that own these people.
That's not good.
And he's up there as him saying, I think Kanye, let me tell you 2 things Kanye said in this song. He said, I effed your girl with a Sean John t-shirt. Sean John is Diddy's fashion label.
Exactly.
He mentioned Diddy by saying Sean John. And then he later on said, Drake, you're bought by Lucian. The same way they bought Diddy, they bought you. So it's probably going to all come out. That's what he's kind of saying. You're not clean either, buddy. So you're going to come out too.
But it's so sad, though, because Kanye, who going to sit and go?
Nobody's going to listen to Kanye.
That's the sad thing.
But it doesn't matter
it's
whether
like
they listen.
crazy talks. And we don't
but
know.
it doesn't matter. It's what the FBI find. It don't matter what he's saying.
That's true. But if
so
he's
I
named
thought this
in the
was
lawsuit,
very interesting because we talked about AI. Guess why this is interesting to me? I'm starting to try all of this together.
What do you mean?
I'm using AI. I'm starting to get this. All right, let's string this together, guys. TikTok, remember TikTok had an issue with Universal and all these other ones with the music.
Mm-hmm.
Lucian and all of them are one of them. That he's up there pulling our music from TikTok, this,
right.
Mm-hmm. Because we want to make all the money off of it. We don't want you to. Mm-hmm. And you're going into the direction of, you might be going into the direction of AI. We want to go into that direction. We don't want you making billions of dollars off of something we're going to make billions of dollars off of, but we got to sell it. The average customer don't like AI like you. You don't like it. You don't like somebody saying somebody's voice or using somebody's image and stuff.
I think you should be paid to use someone's image.
When you'll start liking it? When people like Drake starts to stamp it as okay.
But I don't like that because it can still be a law put against that. Drake is, when you're using, let's just say for sake of argument.
But you see how that connection?
I know, because when you told me that Drake used AI with Tupac's voice and Snoop, okay, Tupac is not alive. We don't know who owns the rights to him. My thing is, if Drake is doing it, you can use the likeness of an artist to sell a narrative that can be negative. Yeah. And that artist is now, Snoop, you said that? No, man, I didn't say that.
Now, we're going to bring Taylor Swift into this. Hold on. It gets scarier with Taylor Swift. Hold on. Kanye's verse has been snatched. I just showed you it's not even on the Shade Room. They played up until his verse where he disses Drake. Why is that cut off now? And also he posted it on YouTube and other places. It's being yanked down. He is right. Drake has powerful people backing him. He has powerful people backing him that's controlling what you listen to, what is put out there, and what is in and what is out.
Well, now what that means.
Which makes sense on why Kendrick and all the other rappers want him gone. They want him gone. Because you are going to destroy hip-hop. You are bought and paid for by the powers that be, and they are trying to push an AI agenda on everybody, and they're also trying to push non-real hip-hop.
So are you saying, though, that what he did using Tupac and Snoop is part of the direction that they're going?
From Lucian and the guys at the top.
But did we not hear any reply from Snoop, though?
Snoop is paid. Snoop gonna give whoever give him money. That's why I think he's not saying nothing
for this.
I think he got paid, and that's why he's not saying nothing. He's like, look, y'all do y'all. I'm going to sleep.
And he probably figures, as long as he didn't have me saying something that I don't agree with.
Exactly.
Because he was telling Kendrick.
Now, this is why I'm torn. AI is here. And it's going to be used, whether it's Drake or anybody else.
I don't like the way it's being used if it's using someone's image, and that image is not being paid for.
It don't matter. They're going to use it.
Because they tried to use it for that one artist, the country artist, or whoever it was, a whole concert. They used a AI image of him singing, and they had to send a cease and desist letter. We didn't give you permission. It was Hank something.
Yep.
And they didn't give that person permission to use his image in a bar.
Now let's talk about, where does Taylor Swift come in? That's why I said it gets scarier, right? Because you